There's something oddly satisfying about seeing a polished plan get shaken up by raw honesty. In a league built on image, control, and carefully curated soundbites, every once in a while, someone walks in and flips the table just because they can. It's refreshing, even necessary, in a world where everyone plays it safe. But what if that someone also happens to be shaping an entire team culture? But first, if you like to stay up to date on all things Washington Commanders, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. What if a single joke cuts deeper than expected, hinting at old wounds and new rivalries? Sometimes, the smallest jab speaks volumes, and what started as harmless banter may be masking a much bigger message. As the Patriots kicked off joint practices with the Washington Commanders this week, there was already a charge in the air. And no, it wasn't because of drills or schemes, it was because of Mike Vrabel. Back in familiar territory, the no-nonsense coach wasted no time setting the tone. But instead of focusing solely on strategy, he went straight for the throat with a grin on his face and a mic in his hand. His target? None other than Kingsbury, Washington's new offensive coordinator and former teammate. See, long before Kingsbury was calling plays in the NFL, he was a sixth-round quarterback drafted by the Patriots in 2003. A quiet footnote in a franchise filled with legends. He never threw a pass in a real game, but he did walk away with a Super Bowl ring, one that came during Tom Brady's rise to greatness. Vrabel, who was a defensive star during that era, remembered it well. And when asked about Kingsbury's time in New England, he gave an answer that made reporters spit out their coffee. "He wasn't better than Tom Brady," Vrabel said, deadpan and without blinking. The room erupted. It was one of those moments that blurred the line between comedy and truth. Sure, it was a light-hearted jab, but there was something surgical about the delivery. Like an old teammate reminding everyone who held the real weight in those locker rooms. And Kingsbury, to his credit, he took it like a pro. Still, the dig lit a fire under the week's practices and the fans absolutely noticed.